Paul and Karen. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You that don't know, I'm Peter's brother and his best friend. It's great to be stood up here. It's a real honour to be stood up here today. Mainly after all these years, Outi+Peter has had to accept I'm the best man.
Best you can get.
Indeed. So, firstly, I'd like to thank you all for coming. I know a lot of you have come an awful long way to be here today. I would especially like to mention Marku, who has travelled halfway around the world to be with us today, which is that is a long journey to make. Unfortunately, his sister Rika came all the way as well, but was unfortunately too well to attend today. So I'd also like to mention our father William and Uti's mother Erna, who were also unable to travel this distance today, mainly due to their health. Come on, Paul. I'm not sure they can help much. Also, sadly, our mother Elizabeth isn't with us anymore, so she couldn't be here today. She did always enjoy your party, and I'm sure she would love being part of the day. I have to say, bridesmaid Emmy looks absolutely wonderful today. And I was supposed to mention Rika, but she hasn't made it today. My partner Karen kindly stepped in to do the maid of honour bit. At very short notice, which has caused a little bit of a panic today. Okay, first off, I have a message to read out, which is from our father, who said, "To my son Peter and new daughter-in-law Outi, on your very special day, so wanted to be with you both, but just wasn't up to making the trip, but we'll see you both at Christmas. In the meantime, I know Mum would want me to speak for her too, and I wanted to wish you both the very, very best on this start of the new chapter of your life. All I love, Dad." Okay, moving on. I think there comes a time in every man's life when he meets that special someone who really understands him, will take him for who he is, will laugh at all his terrible jokes and funny ways. Now that moment for Peter came many years ago when I was born. No, sorry, I mean when he met Outi. I think everyone that knows them well will know that they are a fantastic couple and they are a really good match for each other. Us Blackburns have also been accused of having quite a dark English sense of humour, but trust me, the Finns are on the same wavelength. Now, as tradition dictates, I'm supposed to tell a funny story about the groom. I thought long and hard about this, and after crossing off anything that was offensive, taboo, or painted me in a bad light, I pretty much came up with nothing. So instead, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Peter, which is probably going to embarrass him, but here you go anyway. So, Peter was obviously born in the early 60s.
Thank you, Paul.
And grew up as a teenager during the 70s, which meant Peter had long hair and used to wear patchwork flared trousers. Now, for most of you, this won't mean much, but if you Google them later, you'll see the true horror of what these trousers used to look like. In the later 70s, Peter got into motorbikes in a big way, and for me, growing up, that meant I had the coolest brother around. Our house was always full of bikes, in the garage, in the shed, people always visiting on bikes. My partner Karen, no doubt, hates him for it, because bikes are a huge part of our life as well. So, my love of bikes comes from my brother. My love of engineering also comes from my brother. I used to spend hours watching him in the garage taking stuff apart, and then I used to take stuff apart as well. Unfortunately, it was a few years before I was able to put a lot of stuff back together. I spend a lot of his teenage years reassembling a lot of my handiwork. A real test of his skills and his patience. Over the years, our lives have changed quite a lot, but our love of bikes hasn't, and I'm sure we bore everyone to death having to listen to it. Peter really has always been a fixed point in my life, the person who I can turn to for advice or help whenever needed. He's been a true father figure and a real inspiration for me. In the last few years, I've noticed a real change in Peter since he met Outi, in fact. The very serious and driven person that I've always known has been replaced with a much softer and much more fun person. And a lot of this is due to meeting Outi and spending time with him. It's great seeing you through and enjoying life so much. The times we get together are always a blast, although for me and Peter, having 3 blonde women in one place is always pretty tough going. I think you have to agree today has been an incredible day. In fact, it's been a bit of a fairy tale of the day. Some would argue, yeah, probably a bit like Beauty and the Beast. And it truly has been a great honour to be Peter's best man, and it is a real honour welcoming Outi and Emmy to our family. So I don't very often give Peter advice. In fact, it's normally him that gives me advice. But I wanted to finish up by giving Peter some advice. Keep a happy wife for a happy life and never laugh at her choices, because you, my brother, are one of them.
Yeah.
So, finally, I'd just like to ask the bride and groom to please look each other in the eyes and remember you are now looking at the person that statistically is most likely to kill you. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you all to please raise your glasses and toast the new husband and wife, whoever it is, to Peter and Outi.
Well done, Paul.
Absolutely great. Peter and Outi. Well, that was a beauty. If I was a betting man, I'd say that statistically someone else is more likely to die fairly shortly.
Finish and Carol English. Tämä on hieman vakava äsken. Rakkaat Outi ja Peter. Ensiksi suuri kiitos tästä kunniasta, kun valitsitte minut puhumaan tässä tilaisuuden käyttämässä. Luullessani ensimmäistä kertaa sinun valinnastasi uudeksi elämänkumppaniksi. Olen hieman skeptinen. Vanha, jäärä, konservatiivinen ja niin edelleen. Minähän tästä tunnen. Eri tavat, kulttuuri ja niin edelleen. Olin hieman epäluuloinen. No niin, mitä tapahtuikaan? Kun tapasimme sinut ensimmäisen kerran Oakland Harbourissa. Minähän tapasin siellä erittäin huomaavaisemmat kohtia. No niin, täytyy muuttaa käsityskantani kerta kaikkiaan. Olen erittäin lämmin sydäminen siinä, että olen kiintynyt Outiin ja lapseni Emmiin. Se lämmittää minun sydämeni kohtaan. Edessänne on taas uusi maa ja uudet haasteet. Ja olette hienosti kiinnittyneet tähän uuden kotimaanne yhteisöihin niin työpaikkojen kuin seuraelämän ja harrastusten puitteissa. Mielestäni tämä on erinomainen saavutus. Olettehan te kuitenkin tällaisia maahanmuuttajia. Ja sydäntäni lämmittää, että olette jaksaneet pitää lapsistanne hyvää huolta kaiken kiireen, muuta eri mantereille, työpaikat, harrastukset ja niin. Yhdessä ollessanne tukekaa toisianne, antakaa toisillenne tilaa.
Outi+Peter, while sharing your life, support and give each other space.
Olette persoonallisia, hieman eri kulttuureista tulevia, vahvaluonteisia ihmisiä.
You're both strong personalities coming from different cultures.
Persoonallisuus kaipaa toisen persoonallisuuden seuraan ja persoonallisuuksien välistä suhdetta avioliittoon leimaa rakkaus. Toisen yksilöllisyyden kunnioitus ja luottamus sekä halu tehdä toiselle hyvää. Se tuo rakkauden vetovoima on voimakasta ja pysyvää. Tulevaisuus näyttää ystävällisenä. Menneisyyden valoisiin mukaviin muistoihin on hauska palata.
Human beings.
Valopoikaan juonittaa ja olut yhteen kaksi ihmistä taivaalla. En tiedä mitä edessä siitä.
When destiny brings two together, you can't tell what life will bring.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's raise a trust for Outi+Peter and happy marriage.
Happy marriage.
No, I've got about 3 or 4 pages. Phil's get pages, but.
Okay, firstly, I'd like a big hand for Loz, who really has run the show here for us today. So those of you who don't know, Loz is actually a highly professional, not only after dinner speaker, he's also an actor, a director and a producer. So he's had a very successful career both here in Australia and in Hollywood. So he gave me lots of really good advice about my speech. I listened to him. I'm sorry, Loz, but I ignored it all.
I'm used to it.
So Loz really coached me on, how to give a good after dinner speech, and while I listened, that's really not me. So really, I'm now just going to speak from my heart because that's who I am.
Oh no.
So this is our wedding day, myself and Outi. But it's not just about the two of us. All of you are here because you're part of our lives. And our lives are really founded on the people that we know and the experiences that we've had. So it's just such a pleasure for us to have all of you here today. And literally you've come from all over the world. So we are so happy and grateful to share this day with you. So now it's my turn to say something about all of you. You can trust me, this is going to be objective. It's not going to be offensive in any way, just the facts. So firstly, I have a few words about Marku and Rika. Now Rika's not here obviously, and we're so sad that she couldn't join us, but we know she got very sick when she arrived. But we're going to spend some time with her during the week. I'm sure most of you in the room don't know that Marku is a hunter in Finland. He hunts the moose. So a message, Marku, from the moose and Kuusenkoski. They are so happy that you're away for 2 weeks. So many of them are going to get to raise their young and have a long life. So nextly, Paul and Karen. So Karen is Paul's partner, stepped in at the very last minute to stand in for Rika. Karen, you've done an outstanding job. We will forever be grateful to you. So thank you so much. Please, a round of applause for Karen. Now, Paul's speech, I have to say, was excellent, and I can't trump that. Now, Paul spoke a bit about our life growing up. So we're brothers, but also I've been a bit of a father figure to Paul as well. Not sure if that's been a positive overall. But Paul and I are very close. We talk every week. We have a total fascination with cars and bikes. We'll talk for an hour on the phone. I would just say, "Oh, what about Karen? What's happening? What's going on?" Well, I can tell you about the Kawasaki you just purchased. So what? You didn't talk about anything else? No, sorry.
Say my end.
I have to say it's usually at 2 a.m.
Well, yes, it is actually. Yeah. So Paul is my brother, but I can truly say he's been my lifelong friend. We've been through so many adventures together, and we've got so many more in front of us. So, Paul, thank you so much for being part of my life and for being a friend to me as well as a brother. Thank you. As Paul already mentioned, our father, Bill, couldn't make it here. He's 82 years old. He's really hoping to come, but he's had a lot of health issues over the last few years. He rang me this morning. Lots of congratulations and good wishes, but he couldn't make it. Our mother passed away a few years ago, but I know she will be here in spirit, and she'll be very happy with the choices I've made in life with Outi as my partner. Just want to say a few words about my two sons. So Peter, my eldest son, now lives in London. He only moved there recently, so it was just too difficult for him to get here. But as Paul mentioned earlier, we're going to spend Christmas with my father and with my son Peter. My other son did make it here. I think quite a few have met the hairy monster. So Emma, I love you, son, and I'm so happy you're here and you've been part of our wedding. And I just love the fact that you're part of our lives, and I really look forward to the future for you to come and visit us here in Australia and for us to come and visit you. Now, there's somebody else that's going to mention. Who is it now? Oh, I can't remember who it is. So Emmy is my stepdaughter. So me and Emmy have a very special relationship. So I've really been helping her to develop an English sense of humour. Now, Emmy goes to German International School, and I can't tell you how well the English sense of humour is going down there. I mean, Emmy have a lot of fun together, and it's a privilege to be part of her life. So thank you, Emmy. It's just such a privilege for me to be with you. And as Paul said earlier, we have a very happy family life together. So I just want to mention a few other people. So JJ and Maud. So we spent 2 years or two and a half years in China. China was a very interesting experience, but life there was quite hard. JJ and Maud, they took us to the museums, we went to all the libraries, Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, we'd sit reading. Very scholarly people. Actually, they were the people that helped to keep us sane in China. We used to go to the pub with them on a Saturday evening and talk about our frustrations. So thank you so much for being our friends. And thank you to Emily, their daughter, who befriended Emmy. That really made a huge difference to us. So thank you both very much. Please, a round of applause. We had a rather good night, not that long ago, just before we left actually, where Party Paul, as we now call him, came out with us to the pub. And I'm not going to tell you anything more about it, but it was an interesting evening. One interesting fact actually about Paul now that comes to mind is that Paul is the only person I know that's actually woken up in a river in Hiroshima. So, as we get into the evening later, I'm sure he'll regale you with the stories about that. So we had a few friends in China. So we have Mila and Mika are here with us, who are also our friends and have joined us here from China. That friend network was so important to us there because the work environment, very different, really quite challenging, but also life outside of work was really made bearable by the friends that we had. So thank you very much. Now Rory and Debs. So Rory was my comrade in arms at Fonterra. We both worked together in China and Fonterra. It was, again, unbelievable experience. But the friendship that we struck up with Rory and Debs, the life we shared together there, and they're here together with us today, again, is one of the things that just made a difference to us. So please, Rory and Debs, just please recognise them. Thank you very much. Now I want to talk about some of the new friends that I've made here in Australia. Are you ready for this? So we have Amin. Amin is here this evening with his wife to celebrate the wedding with us. Amin, I met my match with Amin. He's got a more cruel and wicked sense of humour than I have. So I just take my hat off to you, Amin. But Amin has also been a friend and a mentor to me. New country, new company, and I just want to thank you, Amin, for all the help and support that you have given me. I know you continue to give me, so thank you so much. So now we have Scott, the boat Eastwood. So Scott, believe it or not, Scott has a boat. So Scott, again, has been a friend to me, he's been a support to me, and he's talked to me a lot about his boat. So thank you, Scott. And finally, the last colleague and friend that I have in my current company is Mr. Hugh Jackman.
You idiot.
So James can be relied on to always be there behind your back. He's got a great sense of humour. I know he's there for me, he's backed me up. We have so much fun together at work. You know, when times are tough, you can rely on James, to be there for you. So thank you so much.
My pleasure, buddy. My pleasure.
Thank you. So this is a new country for us. I've always had a desire to live in Australia. I didn't think it was going to happen, and I got an opportunity to join Freedom Foods. And I can't tell you how happy that we are to be here. It's worked really well for us. So we're able to build new lives. I'm not too far away from my son, Emmett. He's in Auckland, New Zealand. So he flew in last night. Australia is now the place where we are building our life, and we're really happy. It's a new country for us, and we're new to it. So I just want to really recognise the fact that this is a place that we found welcomes and embraces new people. We've made so many friends here. When I look around the room, we knew some of you a year ago, most of you we didn't know. So most of you we didn't know, but we know you well enough now to invite you to our wedding. That's a testament to the environment, the life here, and the welcoming nature of Australians, new Australians and old Australians. So I want to thank all of you for that. The Finnish friends, I enjoyed the company of the Finnish ladies earlier on. In fact, I was engulfed by them. And he said, "What are you doing with all those women?" So I know, for Outi and Emmy, but especially Outi, immediately embraced by the Finnish community here. Within almost days, we knew so many people. And that has really made a difference for us. It made it really easy for us to settle in. And also, we have here this evening some of Oti's colleagues in her new job. Again, very welcoming. We've really enjoyed that, so thank you, all of you. Okay, so that's it for thanking everybody. There's just one more person I'm going to thank you, so please give yourselves a round of applause. There is one more person I need to talk about. That is Outi, the love of my life. So she told me, being a very straightforward Finnish person, don't do that lovey-dovey stuff. Just keep it all about the facts. With friends, we don't do that. So Outi, you are my soulmate, you are my friend, you are the love of my life. You've made me a very happy man, and now you're my wife. I love you now, and I will love you forever. Please give a round of applause for the bride. Okay, so we're getting near to the end of the formal part of the evening. I'm going to hand back to Loz, but we really want you now to enjoy the rest of the evening. It is party time. We've got a great band here, the Atomic Band. I just love the music that they're playing for us. We've had a great experience here with the crew and Loz as our host and MC. So thank you very much. Of everybody. And I'll just pass the knife. There you are. If you could each put a hand on the handle of the knife.
Which one are we going to cut? The big one?
I think the top one. And 1, 2, 3. Wishing them a great marriage.
Wow.
Three cheers for Peter and Outi. Give it. Hooray! Give it. Hooray! Give it. Hooray!
Okay, cake for everyone.
Cake for everyone, and music and dancing and cruising around the harbour.
And drinking.
And especially the drink.
Okay, I think.